All right, so I was just reading Reddit and I came across this post by the user Bananas. And what he did is he took a PSA 9, cracked it open, and resubmitted it to Tag for grading. And it came back as a 10. A lot of times what happens is, you might get a 9 back from PSA and it's very subjective, right? So it just really depends on whoever's grading the card. It might look perfect to you. And you see a lot of these posts on Reddit and other places saying, look, here's my card. I'm not really sure why I got a 9. And then people will take a look at it and, especially on the high definition images on the PSA site, they might see there's some additional dings or creases or marks, especially if you get like a really low score. Sometimes, nothing can really be seen and the card looks perfect or looks within the tolerances for a PSA 10. So I thought this was pretty interesting. He took the card, cracked it open, and submitted to Tag. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Tag will do computer imaging and an automated grading system that really takes out the subjective component of the grading process. Really, the goal there is to create a repeatable grading process to get consistent results, right? So what happened is he posted it on Reddit, and a few of the commenters noticed something on the card. On the back of the card, there is a white dot in the middle of the Pokeball. So also one of the neat things that Tag does with all the grades, they give you a full report, right? So give you all the imaging and the report called the ding report of every imperfection that was detected in the card. However, this white dot on the Pokeball was not detected. So I thought that was pretty interesting, right? Really caught my attention. But here's where it got tricky. I was looking at the comments and the original poster made a comment about noticing the white mark on the Pokeball, but that Tag missed it in their ding report. About 2 hours after the post on Reddit, Tag updated the ding report to show the mark. And the comment here is, we apologize that there appears to have been an error in the ding generation where a print defect did not register on the grading report. This has been corrected. The grade is not affected. As a print defect without corresponding damage, it was not considered a significant severity in order to justify a lower grade. So basically what they're saying was there was a defect, it wasn't detected by the ding generation, but they went ahead and updated the report to indicate that. Now that's where I really have a problem with this is they can finalize the grading process, send you the card, you have your results, and they can go back later and modify those results. I have quite a big problem with that, especially if your goal is to have consistent grading with the computer generated scores. So anyways, let me know what you think. PSA is definitely a monopoly in this market with the card grading. There's a lot of vendors and collectors that only deal with PSA, and I really think that PSA is stuck in the past with some of their subjective processes and really the fact that they don't provide details on why the scoring is provided unless you give them a whole bunch of extra money. So I think the competition is great. I'm really interested in Tag. I'm just not so sure about Tag changing the grade after the fact.